Welcome to day 2 of our 5 minutes at 5 o'clock to reflect on our journey of Holy Week. Short reading today from John 12. Now among those who went up to worship at the festival were some Greeks. They came to Philip, who was from Bethsaida in Galilee, and said to him, "Sir, we wish to see Jesus." Philip went and told Andrew, and then Andrew and Philip went and told Jesus. Jesus answered them, "The hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified." When I was a lot smaller, most of you know, I am the son of a vicar, and one of the joys of part of going on that journey was actually moving every 6 or 7 years, and actually seeing my mum and my dad trying to discern where to go and where God was calling them next. On one particular occasion, my dad went for an interview at a church in Nottingham. And as they do a kind of first half of the day, you have interviews, and the second half, you look around the church building and have a look around the vicarage. As he walked into the church, he walked up into the pulpit to have a look, and underneath the place where you put the Bible and your notes to preach from was a little sign saying the words, "Sir, we wish to see Jesus." This alone might have just been, "Oh, that's nice," kind of reflection, but the college where my dad trained, whenever you get an opportunity to preach at the college, you stood in the pulpit, and underneath where you place your notes from the Bible to preach from is exactly the same verse. "Sir, we wish to see Jesus." Discerning what God is saying to us is not an exact science. Well, the risk of this turning into, I think it's week 6 of the Alpha course, there is generally 4 or 5 things we can look to help us to discern what God is calling us to do and what he's saying to us. First off, we have his word. His word in the Bible speaks today as it ever has done. Secondly, we have other signs. Some people may say things to us, things like the verse on the pulpit that pointed towards something that my dad knew. Other signs, God's word. You have also the Council of Saints, a grand title for basically your trusted Christian mates. These are the people you pray with. These are the people you share good times and bad times with. What are they saying that complement what you think God is saying to you? Or actually, what are they saying that isn't complementing what God is saying to you? Fourthly, common sense. It's an odd one, that, I have to say it, but some people do at times have ideas that God is telling them to do really odd things, like maybe jump off a cliff. It's common sense that that isn't what God is calling them to do. And finally, his Spirit. What is his Spirit saying to you in your heart? Not all of us have what happens later on in this passage if you read ahead. Not all of us have these words from the sky that back up what you think God is saying to you. Some people have that, a very real sense that God is speaking to them verbally, but not everybody. Most people have to rely on those 5 things. So what is God calling us to do, to be, and to have this Easter? Well, I can say for sure 3 things. God is calling us, number 1, to pray. Secondly, God is calling us to be worshippers. And thirdly, God is calling us to serve. Of all these things, it is guaranteed that he is calling us and speaking to us in this way.